Good morning, everyone, and I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. It's been quite cool here, which is nice. So, I managed to get a little bit of gardening done, and I even got my tractor stuck in the mud. Yeah, it was great. I had to call my husband and let him know I was trying to be helpful. Yeah, and then it took him 2 hours to dig it out. So I had a great weekend, and I hope you did. Right, first up, I'm going to do the biggest one first, and this one is my design, and I did measure it on Friday, and this is the ATC box library drawer, and it comes with a little label here. Now, this will hold your ATCs, your memory decks cards, your mini albums, and your Rolodex cards. Yeah, you can tell it's early. And I'm going to show you what I did. Now, I do recommend when making boxes that you use the best quality card possible. This is die cuts with a view, and what I did was I cut a box and then I cut the in scrapbook pads you get strips and borders that you can use on your pages, and that's basically what that is. And there is the nameplate, and I just stamped happy in there. I used two bling stones from Dollar Tree, and then I went around the side with ribbon. Now, obviously, because of the size of the box, I used two strips, so two 12-inch strips and overlapped, and that was to make it a lot more sturdy. Now, if you're somebody that's into baking, you could certainly get, your banana bread or something and have it all wrapped up and sitting in a nice little box. But that's how I chose to decorate it because I wanted it to look all happy. Now, I've got ATCs that I've made before, and I'm just trying to sift through all the stuff that I've got here. And this is the ATC die set, and that is the paperclip, which is my design. But I'm going to show you those made up now. And I've got lots of stuff that I've made previously just to show you that it fits in. And so that is the ATC folder, and those are like the coins and everything that come with that set. That will be linked below because all of my designs are on one page on Surprise Creation. So you just need to look for Designs by Craft Eccentricity. And there's just a folder that I cut in some pretty paper, because ATCs are great. If you've got cardstock or something and you really, really love it, but you've only got a small bit, then it's just a brilliant way. And that is my paperclip die. It's all right. If the box isn't, sort of like full of things will slide. This is my little cupcake mini album, and that fits in there as well. So I'm just going to lie that down in there to show you. I did cut another couple of little folders because I like that paper. Just pop that in, and then this is just to show you that your memory decks cards do absolutely fit in there, and there's a little bit of space at the side if you've embellished over the edges. There's another one that I haven't finished, so that can go in there. And here's one where I've just glued my paperclip die into there, and that's what that looks like. So that can have an ATC inside. I really do love this scrapbook paper. And as I said, this one is die cuts with a view. So if you're looking for my other designs, it will say ATC coin and folder, and that's the size of the folder, which also makes a great sort of like card base or even a giant tag. And then this is the image you need to look for when looking for my jumbo paper clip. So that's that one. And I'm going to be filling this box up with all sorts of goodies. Right, you can even make your small cards, your slimline cards, and lie them down edgeways in there if you're making them in bulk. So That is the first one, and you can use cotton reels as feet, or you can put those little metal feet on the corners. I've shown that before, I think, when I did an Alina Craft recipe box. Right, so that is that one. And next up, going in order, whoops, sort them all out because they all fall into my lap. I use the slimline dies from Surprise Creation that come in a double set, and that is the torn edge one. I've used Nicole Designs Happy New Year from that haul on Friday, and I've also used the fireworks sets from the haul on Friday. All of the other dies that you saw in that haul, I'll be using them all over Wednesday and Thursday because of course tomorrow is the tutorial and it's going to be shrink plastic. So right, here's what I made. Isn't that wonderful? It may not show absolutely true on my camera. I'll try and get it in a position because it's happy pink, blue and yellow, and there is bits of glitter stuck to my cardstock. But those are lovely size letters, really easy to handle, and you get those little separate stars on the die there, so you can just scatter those around, and you can do it in whatever colour you want to. It would even, if you wanted to be really arty, sorry about the blur, I'm going to microscope it. Wow, look at that. That's a close-up. If you wanted to be arty, you could get watercolour paper and splash it all over with Brusho and stuff like that. But I just wanted to do it really bright and happy. I love that. So that is Happy New Year. And I did measure those. Right, so that's what I've got for you today. Tomorrow, as I said, we're going to be up with shrink plastic, and we'll try to create something, and hopefully not too much of a disaster. But as usual, all links are below, and you have a fabulous day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.